Hello everyone, I'm Laurel and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please press the subscribe button and help my community grow. Today I thought I would use this mold with all these really interesting shapes, and I'm going to use these not for jewelry. I'm going to make a bag charm slash keychain. Now, a couple of videos ago I made these glitter horses and cats and paw prints and all of those, and I said I was going to make the charms and have them on my Etsy shop, but unfortunately I had to help out a family member, so I was unable to do that, and I've been very busy the last couple of weeks with that. So today I thought I would just work on some more pieces for the charms, put the charms together so you can see how I make them, and then I'll post them on my Etsy shop. So let's get started. Now, I have a variety of things that I want to use in these. I have some little rhinestones. I have some little sequin flowers. These are all my little bits and bobs from my leftover resin. I'm getting quite a supply here. I actually have more than that. These are little clay pieces that have like smiley faces, and there's some fruit and leaves and all kinds of little things, skulls and crossbones, and interesting. I have some of these rhinestones, multicolored. These are some little pieces that are similar to the ones I made, but I purchased these on Etsy. I've got some really pretty holographic glitters here, 2 different colors. I think I have a third one. I'll have to look for that really quick. I pulled out these rhinestones in case I wanted to add a little extra something. I have these pieces also that I got from Dollar Tree, flowers and hearts and just some little oval shaped gems. These you have to kind of keep on top of your resin, because if you submerge them, they don't shine anymore. You would think they would, but they don't. So they kind of just look like a little round circle, or just like a very flat looking flower. And I also found some little multicolored bubbles. Those are the glass beads. Searched through, found some beads that I might use for the charms. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm just going to use clear resin. And I'm just going to mix up a few different things. Also, I forgot to show you, I have a whole tray of glitters. And all of these glitters came from Dollar Tree. They were in little bags, but I bought these little glass containers and I put all my glitters in there. So I have like a variety of colors. So I'll probably be using those too. I see already like a purpley shade that I want to use. So I want to use that one. So we'll just add it in. Just going to add a little bit, not too much. And then I'm going to find some other little things that I could add into that. And then we can make a couple little pieces with that. Here's some purple flowers. I don't have any tweezers. Oh, here we go. So I'll just grab a bunch and drop them in. These seem like purple and silver, so that's pretty. Then there's some multicolored ones there. But we'll start with this. Oops, I dropped one. Drop it in here. And we'll just mix that up and see if we need more. Maybe a few more flowers. I don't want to really overdo it because I want these just as little accent pieces that hang from the bag charm. Okay, let's see, which one should we do? Let's try, I think this one's kind of nice. We can do that one. And I just kind of push some of the flowers out because they were kind of staying in there. So we'll do this one also. Don't want to waste any. And I have just a little bit more. So let's try maybe this one. Yeah, it looks like I have a little bit too much in there, so I can take a little out. Get that flower back in there. Okay, that's one. And I'm just gonna clean off my utensil in this area. And some dripped on here, so I just want to make sure I get that all cleaned up. All right, so let's see what else we can do. I like these little bits. It's a variety, so we can just, I think we'll just take some and drop them into the resin and mix it up. Just any whatever type pop in there, that's fine. It's nice variety. Some fell. They're supposed to be like little clay pieces. I'm not really sure. They're very tiny. Okay, so I'll mix that up now. And I do believe we need a little something extra in there. Not sure what, but we do need something. And there's a little piece of something on there. We can put some of this in just to make sure it has a little bit of glitter to it. This kind of has like a bluish hue to it when the sun hits it. Okay, and then we can pour it in one of these larger ones. Might have to get some of these little bits out, get them in there. You can move them around too in the resin. That's what I usually do. Since these are the bigger bits, that's why I'm putting them in these more open shapes. This one would be a good one. There's a little something in there. I think it's glitter. Just get those in there. I got a couple more little pieces just hanging out here, so I'm going to see if I could get them out and then just place them somewhere in one of these. Oh, this one doesn't want to come out. There. Got a lot of smiley faces in this one. So that should be pretty interesting. Let me just get my wipe again, clean this off. And this. Okay, so now we need something smaller for these areas because this one's pretty good. That one's pretty wide. So I'm just gonna get myself another baby wipe that I have on hand. I think I'm going to use these rhinestones, and I'm going to just put some resin in here. You know, you don't have to place them in mixing bowls and do it that way. You can just put the resin in and place your pieces. I'm just going to run over these with my lighter, make sure there's no bubbles. And let's see, I don't want to use these, so easy enough. I'm just going to take some out and place them wherever. I don't know if these will lose their luster in there, but we shall see. I can't get them out. They don't want to come out. And I'm just going to place different sizes randomly. I don't want to get too, you know, precise with this, because I just want it to be a little shiny so it looks nice. Oh, they do, I still can see them shine even though they sunk down, so that's a good thing. I'm going to cure these now, and I'm going to do it for approximately 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Okay, so now they're cured and I can remove them from the mold. This is the one with the little diamonds. You can see the ones that sunk down, they're still shiny. And then there's the ones on top. You can feel them a little bit, but they also sunk down. This with the flowers turned out very pretty. These are the, oh, this one's nice. This one's got little pieces of orange and some flowers. Another turned out very pretty. This one has a bubble in it, but let's see. Somewhere in here there is a hole. So I got this from Temu, and I'm very happy with most of the molds I got from Temu, but this one has a hole, and the one with the birds for the sun catcher that I made, that one had like a weird rough area in it where the resin kind of like attached itself to it. Now I would have returned these, except for the fact that I bought these probably about a year ago and I have not used them, so I kind of stuck with them. So now I have to remember that this is the one that leaks. I probably could fill it in a little bit where that little hole is, because that's where it's probably leaking out, because on the back here it was all resin. And then this one did like a little weird overflow. This one's cute too. That I can just clip off with some scissors. And then this one has a lot of little smiley faces in it. So that turned out really nice. Now I could keep going and going and going and making tons of these. But next I'm going to show you how to put together the bag charms or slash keychain. So that will be the next step. So let's get to that. Okay, so now we're ready to put these charms together, I did want to mention, as I said in the first part, I was helping a relative. I did the first part about like a week ago, so I was already into my 3rd week of helping that relative, so I'm a little bit behind. And so now I'm going to get this put together, and make sure you have a ruler, and then just all kinds of things. I have this chain that I purchased from Amazon, and I have my jump rings. I have 2 different size jump rings. I have my little horses I made, my cats. I have more here to put together, and I have some chain that is black. I have wire that's 20, the gauge is 20 gauge, and I have black and silver. I got different pliers because I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be using. I have some thicker jump rings. I have these lobster claw clasps, the larger size, and they swivel, and that's going to be, you know, for the ends. And I also have some keychains. So let's get started. Hey everyone, before I close out this video, I wanted to give a thank you to Renee. She has a channel called Heart Creations by Renee, and she gave me a shout out a couple weeks ago, and a few of you came to my channel and subscribed, and thank you very much. So in return, I'd like to show you her channel, and I'm just going to show you on my laptop. Heart Creations by Renee. And here are some of her videos. They're absolutely wonderful. I've been enjoying a lot of them. I'm trying to catch up on her videos. But she does some wonderful things in resin. And take a look at her channel and subscribe to her. And then also tell her that Laurel sent you. And now we'll just finish up the video. Well, 2 of them are finished. I have some more to do, but I'm going to do those obviously off camera and get those up on my Etsy shop. The ones I got together, I hope you did like them. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. In the description box, you will find links to my Etsy shop, which is Creations by Laurel, and you'll also find links to my jewelry, my artwork, and my photography. Thank you again for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.